Maria. Hi, it's Karen.
Karen, how have you been?
Good, good. How about you?
Great. I just got back from a long weekend with my sister. We stayed at a friend's cabin in the mountains, just the two of us. It was so relaxing and a lot of fun.
Aw, that's fantastic. I thought you sounded even more positive than usual.
I highly recommend a weekend away to any busy mom.
That's one recommendation I need to follow. Say, Maria, I wanted to ask you a school-related question. Again. Do you have a couple of minutes?
Sure. What's going on?
Well, after we spoke about confidentiality issues at school and how I have a right to see what's in Alex's file, I made an appointment to review his records. I went in last week and looked at his entire file and, oh geez, I'm so glad I did.
Uh-oh. Sounds like you found something that concerned you?
Well, yes. There's actually some personal information about me in Alex's file that I wish wasn't there. I gave the school a copy of the report from the clinical psychologist we took to Alex to last summer. The report contains some useful information about Alex, so I gave it to the school as input to their evaluation. However, the report also contains some information about my family history of depression, including details of my postpartum depression and my mother's suicide.
I understand. We all have things from the past that we'd like to keep private.
I know that there's the potential for a lot of people to access Alex's records. Now they'll have access to information about some very difficult and painful times in my life as well.
It's completely appropriate and within your rights under the procedural safeguards to request that the information be removed from Alex's school records.
Oh? I didn't realize that. I thought the right to amend your child's school records had to do with correcting wrong information.
It does cover that, but it also gives you the right to ask that information be removed if you feel it's not relevant or could be damaging in some way.
Oh, that's a relief.
Just send Principal Barnes a letter requesting that they remove the psychological report from Alex's file. The district must respond to your request within a reasonable time frame.
Can they refuse my request?
They can, but you have the right to call a records hearing to resolve the issue.
That's really good to know. I'll email Mr. Barnes as soon as I get off the phone.
Karen, you're really working hard for Alex. You should pat yourself on the back.
No, what I really should do is schedule my own weekend getaway.
Even better.